Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So today is another order. I told you I was going to have several orders in a row. I hope you don't mind watching them, but I figured you guys don't care what I'm making, so this is today's order. Actually, this one's for Barbara. Barbara has ordered multiple things from me in the past. She is gonna get the next 2 videos because she wants 4 different things, and I don't want this video to be like 2 hours long. So you're gonna get 2 videos for Barbara, but I'll show you what she's gonna have today and tomorrow. So today, she actually sent me this mold. I did it one time in purple. So this is the little crown trinket dish. This is the lid, this is the crown. She wants this one done in my crystal white, which is gonna be absolutely gorgeous and embellished in blue rhinestones. So that's gonna be really pretty. I know already before I even do it. This one holds 5.5 ounces. Then she wants a little unicorn. And she asked for the horn to be purple and then the unicorn to be white and pink. And do it however I want as far as, but those are the colors she wants for it. So because I can't really get resin down into the horn only for the purple, I'm gonna do the purple later, after the fact. And I think I'm going to try the casting powder for it. And I'm gonna marble it with this pink. I hope it works. If not, I'm gonna remake it and do it with resin. So we're gonna give it a try first with the casting powder. Then on the next video I do for her, she wants a couple of these Tree of Life pendants she saw Debbie make. And she also wants the other crown. This one I just received in that big box of goodies. And this is the crown, this is the lid, and this is the stand. So this one is much larger. And she wants me to surprise her on that one. So I am going to do just that, but that one is for the next, probably tomorrow, I'm not sure, maybe another day or 2. So in the meantime, I have my mixing cup and my water. And I don't know, this probably holds maybe 2 ounces, so I'm probably gonna be over pouring. So I'm gonna need to find something to put the extras in, mix up some resin. Maybe I'll do this one first. I did spray it with mold release. I am waiting for it to dry. And that is this one that was also gifted me. You guys are so amazing. I have all this stuff from you guys. The rhinestones are from Elisa. You guys just spoil me like way too much. So I'm gonna mix up this first because I know what I'm doing and I'm not gonna take forever, and we're gonna start letting that cure. So let me get 5.5 ounces. I'm just gonna mix up 6 ounces, I think. All right, it's all mixed up. Now we're gonna get in this absolutely gorgeous, sparkly mica powder. I'm gonna cry when it's all gone. This came in a kit of 12. Okay, let's get this stirred up very well. And I'm sure I'll have extras, so I have these little Tree of Life sitting next to me because I know that she likes them since I'm going to do them on the next video. But she wants them in the next video in purple and yellow. So I don't know if I can change the color of this. Maybe I'll try. If I can get them done today, even better. I'm gonna add, see, the more I add of this is mostly shimmer, so I think I'm gonna grab some white mica powder, because if you add more of this, it doesn't really go completely opaque, it just gets more shimmery. So let me grab another white. Okay, so I grabbed my white from Let's Resin. I'm just gonna add a little bit because I've tried adding more and more and more of that to other things, and it doesn't go opaque enough. It just goes more sparkly, and I already know the sparkle's in there, so this one is going to need to be mixed well. You can always let it sit. See, I always forget to mix it in a tiny bit of resin before I do this big cup. Always, every single time. I mean, that's your solution to making sure that all the powder is mixed in. However, do as I say, not as I do, because I'm always so excited to get it done and I just dump it in every single time. That's better. Don't think I could see the stick. I am gonna put a little bit more in though. Just want to be sure that it's nice and opaque before I pour it into the mold. I am gonna spray alcohol into the mold because of all those little crown points. A lot of you had a good idea the last time I made it and said to put like pearls down in there, which would be really pretty if I had the right size pearls, but I don't, so I can't do that today. And if you want to know what I'm using, everything is always linked in my description box, plus a ton of other stuff for you guys. If I'm missing anything, please let me know in the comments and I will get it in there, and I will also get you the link personally. That's really pretty. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute or two, see if any of the mica powder rises before I pour it. Okay, yeah, some did rise to the surface, but now it's not anymore, so it should be good. So I'm just going to move these here where I can reach them. I'm going to spray them with some alcohol and grab a dotting tool so I could reach down in those little things. Okay, so let's pour the lid first. I'm just going to do the same thing in here. Make sure there are no air bubbles trapped in there, because I really don't want to remake it. Okay, good. Same thing in this one. I'm just going to pour a little bit, make sure it gets down in all those little points before I finish pouring. Now the alcohol should do the job, but I'm not taking any chances. I think I'm going to go through and squeeze them all too again. Just give them a little help. Hopefully I'm helping and not hurting. I don't know. All right, let's fill this up. This part is simple. It's the rhinestones that are going to take a while. That looks good. Just do one tiny little bit more, just so we don't have a sharp edge. Spritz, there's a bubble right there, not popping. Okay, I do have some left over, so I think what I'm gonna do is pour these. I know, well, let's give her a white one because I know she likes this white or she wouldn't have picked it. Then I'm going to see if I can color the rest of it. Yeah, I have plenty. Let me grab some 2 little cups. I probably could have made both of them, but I don't think I can now that I did the white one. So we're gonna try a purple one. That's probably way too much mica powder, but it's okay. This is Pearl Purple. Grab a smaller stick. I don't know if it's going to be the right shade. Well, let's go in purple. This might actually work. So I may be doing just the one on today's video and the other one on the next one. That's okay, no big deal. Let's give her a big one. I haven't used these other than with Debbie that one day, and I don't remember what color she did, but obviously it left pink behind. So I'm hoping that that stain won't transfer. Oh, that was the perfect amount of purple. I couldn't have done that any better. So I definitely don't have enough unless I do a small one. Let me try a small one. And the small one is going to be yellow. It says lemon, which is not open yet. I need a knife. So I haven't tested this one yet. I don't think I've gone through all 60 of them yet, but I've done a lot of them, and so far they're all really nice. Yeah, I don't think it's enough for the big pendant. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is. I better not take a chance. Now there's something in there. Okay. Let's see. Which one do I like better? We'll do this one. Maybe I can get two smalls. You just gotta coax it around these pieces. I probably should have sprayed it, but I forgot. All right, that's good. Okay, maybe I can do another one. I don't think it'll fill it though. But I can probably, I'm sure I'm gonna have leftover from that unicorn. Maybe I'll try to pour the other two with the extras from that. Some of the extras. I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot of extra from that. I'll either have too much or not enough. I don't know how it's going to go. It's not completely full, but I can finish filling it with UV resin once it's cured. Okay, that's what we're going to wait for. Let's get this cured, and then I'm going to try to, if I can't move it, we're going to wait till I can move it before I start the unicorn. Okay, so I managed to move those back. So I'm going to start this. I'm going to start with 2 scoops. And I know you guys say add water first, but this is a pretty wide cup and I'm not using that much. So I'm not going to start with water first. And I'm not measuring because I don't have good luck measuring. I have way better luck eyeballing it and going by feel. What I don't want to do is not have enough. So I think I'm going to do a little more powder. You don't have a ton of time. That's about 2.5 scoops of powder. I'm just going to whisk it really well. Then I'm going to try to marble this. It's a little too watery. So I'm going to add a little more powder. I know what I'm looking for. I know by feel what it should be like. So I'm not going to mess around with the weight. And this is about what I'm looking for. Maybe a little too watery. I'm going to go a little more. And it's probably going to be the perfect amount. You watch. I'm just trying to whisk all the lumps out. That looks perfect, I think. I'm gonna try to use my stick and make sure I got everything on the bottom, which it does. This might be a little too thin. I barely have any. You know what? I don't have hardly any powder left. I'm just going to put it in. If I need another drip of water, I will use it, but I don't think so. I think this is the perfect amount for the amount of water that I put in there. I think it's perfect. It's nice and thick. We're gonna find out, right? I know we don't have long to think about it, so I'm just gonna mix. This is Mix to Mold liquid color pigment magenta. I got this at Michael's. I'm just going to drop a few drops in and stir. I don't want too much pink. That's good. Let's get my mold. I'm going to spray it and hope for the best. And if we have to redo it, then we have to redo it. I'm just going to squeeze the horn, make sure it gets down in there. I'm going to paint over that horn anyway, but I want it to come out in one piece. And I want it to get in the little tail right here, which it looks like it's doing a good job. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's almost the perfect amount. I have some left, but not much. So I'm gonna put the rest of it in here. Where's my stick? Let's try these pendants with it. We'll just have to seal up the pendants after we demold them. Wouldn't that be funny if I got both of them? Yep. That was the perfect amount. I couldn't have done it any better if I tried. I'm just gonna dome them a little bit. And pray they come out pretty. Look at that, it's gone. That was perfect. Okay, now we just wait. See you in a sec. Everything is ready to unmold, you guys. I did unmold these because if I was gonna do anything, which I did, I wanted to do them now, but I will show you them up close. And what I did was I backed them with UV resin because there was like a little lip. This one didn't need it, but the rest did. So here's the two yellow ones. You can see the tree of life pretty good. And then the purple one. I know she wanted the purple and the yellow. Those are really pretty. And I did back this one in UV resin just to make it even. And then these were just bonuses. So I took these out and I took my dragonfly glaze in the pink one And I coated it with that to give it that really pretty opal effect. This one had a little bit of resin in there, so if she wants it, she can have it. It's just a bonus anyway. And I didn't know the resin was in my mold, so those are those. I did not do anything to the backs until they are completely dry, but I did want to see how that dragonfly glaze looked, and I love that. Look at that opalescence it gives to them. So those are finished. Let's unmold this trinket box first. Hopefully it's not too hard. I can't remember how hard it was to get out of the mold. I don't think it was too difficult. Let's see. Oh no, it's not too bad. I'm just pulling them up and over each one. I did cure it on the mat. I'm always curing stuff on the mat because I have lots of projects going at once, so I don't have a lot of time to spend days and days and days on things. I'm going to pull one off at a time. Whoop. And there it is. What do you think? I need to trim. It's going to be really pretty when we finish it, but it is pretty and it is sparkly. Let's get the lid. I'm always afraid to do tops like that. Here we go. And this is out of shape a little bit, so if I cannot fix that and mold it back into shape, I'm going to have to make a new bottom. But that's what it's going to look like. I'm just going to heat this up, and you can manipulate it when it's warm, so I will do that. And then in the meantime, I will be embellishing these other pieces. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to that one, but I will be able to fix it. I have fixed things like that in the past. So if like your coasters are warped or anything is warped, just heat it back up, get it back into shape, and cool it back down. I've done that. I've done that on charcuterie boards before. This I want to be careful with because I'm not really familiar with this product. And I don't know until it's completely dried how hard it is to break. This mold is pretty pliable though. I don't want to break his horn off because I don't want to redo this and I don't want to glue it on. Come on. I'm just being really gentle. If it was resin, it'd be out by now. I'm just trying to, oh good, there we go. Really cute. Really, really cute. This you can sand really easily. Let me move this out of the way. I'm just gonna get like a little nail file. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but that's how I'm gonna sand this down. And I think I'm gonna take that dragonfly glaze again after I get it done. First, I'm gonna paint that purple. Do something with the eyes. Well, I'll do that after. But I'm going to paint that purple and then I'm going to coat it with this so it has that really pretty shimmer. But what do you think about the marbling? Not too bad. It's not too pink in your face. Maybe I'll get all the paint on and then coat it with dragonfly glaze. I don't know. I will think about that. I'm going to try to get that back into shape. So I will come back as soon as everything is embellished for the final reveal. After about 2 hours of setting rhinestones, everything is finally done. Also the painting of this. So I used this purple for the horn, and then I painted the horn and the hair, well not the hair, the mane and the tail with this glitter glue or glitter paint. I don't know what it is. It says Glitterific Fine Folk Art. I think I got this at Walmart. It's like a glitter glue, I guess. Then I coated the whole thing with dragonfly glaze in the pink tone. And this one should be dry. So here's the mane, and the tail is all sparkly. I outlined it with pink paint pen. The eyes, I gave her a birthmark over a tiny little bubble. The nose, here's the horn. I put one rhinestone on the top, and I blinged up her feet. And then, can you see the shimmer on her? Isn't it pretty? It is so pretty. I hope you like it, Barbara. I will get you guys some good pictures. And then this one took a long time. So I had to call in Dr. Resin, and we got this back into shape. Like I said, we heated it up. He brought in some tools, and we pulled it back into shape with the lid on. That way the lid would fit perfectly. And here's the lid, all blinged up. I did rhinestones at the top of each one of those. This is still kind of drying, so I'm going to be very careful. And then she wanted blue, and I know she likes pink, so I went all the way around with the blue rhinestones. She originally wanted blue glitter in the mica powder, and I told her that doesn't work. So like the mica powder would have ate all the glitter and you wouldn't have seen the blue glitter. So this is my alternative. What do you guys think? I hope you like it. I will get pictures of everything. Of course, all my channel members get access to the pictures at all times. So do take advantage of that. And come back tomorrow, possibly the next day, and see this next mold that I will be. This is much bigger, much, much bigger. I'm not sure I can rhinestone this thing out. It is really big, and there's a lot of details in here, so I'm not sure what this is going to look like tomorrow or the next day. Not sure what day. And here's the stand for it. So come back, check that one out with me. Thank you guys for coming in today. I love every one of you. You all have a blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.